Bam. Well, bam.
Okay, got it queued up here. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to Day 1 Patch Media. This is another hot fix. Now we're covering the EA conference. Obviously, E3 is going on this whole week. We talked about the Microsoft one. If you want to see that one, check our YouTube. And hit that subscribe button as well. Share with your friends. So let's talk into the EA conference. I thought it was pretty interesting. I've been saying that a lot, but
I thought it was bad.
So let's start with the first game, Dragon Age Inquisition, which was also shown at the Microsoft conference.
Yep.
Now you weren't too well into the Dragon Age franchise, were you?
Dragon Age, I really liked the first one. Lost my CD key, and my hard drive broke.
Okay.
Within like a week, of it being launched, so I gave up.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find my CD key. And the second one, I played for 2 minutes, and it was bad, so I stopped.
Okay. Yeah, so with this one, they're actually trying to right the wrongs of Dragon Age 2.
Fair enough.
So you might want to hop back into this one because they actually offer now a more tactile way of playing. So kind of more like a traditional RPG, a little bit more like the first game, where you can actually you can actually pause the game.
Oh, the tactical view.
Control your characters, do what you want to do, and then get in there. Also, the game looks gorgeous, I think.
It looks really good, actually.
Amazingly gorgeous. I remember when that half an hour video was released. It was leaked, I should say. That was pretty exciting stuff, I thought.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So.
Now, new Mass Effect. I'm not sure if this was confirmed or it was teased. They showed kind of like a developer commentary, developer diary type of deal, like a video showcasing their developers talking, and they just happened to show Commander Shepard and some Mass Effect stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you think that's a direct saying, yes, new Mass Effect's on the way? We already know they're working on a new Mass Effect title. Yeah,
because they said that I remember them specifically saying, maybe not to the word, but I remember them specifically saying, we were trying to think of what to do in the next new Mass Effect game, and then I remember somebody saying they said the next Mass Effect game will be in a new area of space, if I remember that correctly.
Okay.
So I actually think that it's all I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. I actually think it's confirmed at this point.
No, Matt, you don't have the best game they announced on here. I think you missed that one. Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, fair enough.
Now again, they did that kind of developer diary deal.
Yeah.
Just kind of showing the developers work on it. What was amazing about this one is they actually had access to the original models from the original Star Wars trilogy, and so they were they actually went to the locations where they actually filmed the Hoth battle and the Endor planet or moon. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So I thought it looked fantastic. And now it is all pre-build stuff. They're kind of just working on it. But what they did show looked exactly like the movies.
Yeah, they said that. Yeah, they said they basically took the scenes from the movies and put them in engine to check them out and whatever.
Yeah.
So
I think they're really taking their time with this game. They need to make it perfect. It's like their first debut Star Wars game, I guess, since getting that deal with Disney.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be surprised if it releases with 7. Right.
The movie? Probably around there, I would think. 2015, December time period.
Because that'll be the big hype.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That'll be the big hype train. So.
Yeah. The Sims 4. I used to be a big Sims player. What do you think about the Sims 4? What they showed?
Again, The Sims always looks kind of interesting to me, a little bit. But then I always kind of have that thought of I don't want 30 DLCs.
That's true.
So I'm the game is pretty limited. And then I'll be why can't I do this thing with a light? And then it'll be well, that's a DLC. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, what it ships with, at least within 2 and 3, there's not many clothes options.
No,
there's not many decorating options.
It's just
all in the expansion packs.
Yep.
Which are fantastic, though.
Oh, come on.
I used to play for hours. It was so fun. New UFC game featuring Bruce Lee. This will be released June 17th, 2014. I had a lot of fun. I can't remember which UFC it was. I think it was 2009.
Yeah, Undisputed or whatever.
Yeah, that one was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed that. Will I get back into it? Probably not.
I find that once those games, I'm sorry UFC fans, but once the men start hugging on the floor, it's impossible to get off the floor. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, in the game, what they showed a little bit of the gameplay, and there was kind of a thing that popped up, and they're doing something with that.
Yeah, they were tapping, it was showing R. It was in the shape of the octagon. Octagon. I think I didn't know.
It shows your experience with the UFC.
So it was the octagon, and then they were there was R, and they were flipping in different directions or something to get up, and I don't know what the heck's going on.
Now, clearly, EA, some of their biggest franchises are actually the sports one. We saw NHL 2015. Now, you have written here, Matt, bad.
Yeah, I got pretty upset when they kept showing sports.
Yeah.
Because I just don't care, I'm going to be honest. And I just no.
People love the sports games. We're all fine with you guys playing. That's great. We're not fans ourselves. I wouldn't say bad.
Okay, it was
usually
really,
the NHL games are pretty fun though.
It was really good for a sports game. It's not. It's just. It's bad for me. I'm gonna say that. But it had like lots of cool stuff. They had like. They have everything. All the sports games now have this player emotions. Players get upset.
Yeah.
You know. And whatever.
Now PGA Tour was pretty hilarious. I think. They actually had like the scene from like Battlefield 4 with the battleship crashing.
The fantasy.
You're golfing over top of it and stuff. That was pretty funny. Madden 15, obviously one of their big franchises there. Yeah. They really focused on making defense fun. Because I guess they got a lot of feedback from people saying they wanted defense to be a little more fun. Clearly offense is always going to be funner than actually trying to defend. But so they worked on that. New MOBA, Dawngate, is that what it was?
Yes, that's correct. Not a fan of this genre. But they said it's supposed to be building off the blocks of other MOBAs, not supposed to be copying League of Legends or anything like that. And apparently it plays differently every time because of that.
It seems like MOBAs are picking up though.
They are picking up.
They went away for a bit. I felt like they went away for a bit and they're kind of slowly coming back.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment, yeah.
Now, Mirror's Edge wasn't a big success when it launched. Critically successful.
Critically successful, just didn't sell.
Didn't reach a fan base. Will they do it this time?
I have a problem with Mirror's Edge, and that is it kind of received a cult following. I almost think of it, dare I say, as the Firefly of video games. I really like Firefly. Really don't like Mirror's Edge, and I think the problem is I think that they're gonna sell a bunch out the door from that fan base, but I don't think it's going to expand.
So you don't think this will break into more sequels?
I don't think that Mirror's Edge will go past 2.
I think it may. I think there might be a new audience out there right now.
There might be.
Maybe that didn't play the first one. The first one came out a long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
So there might be a whole new audience that might actually be impressed by this game and actually want to try it out. So
it's possible. I mean, if they market it properly, because I mean, even back then, like it is, as you said, it's been so long that maybe some people like that don't even play games that much anymore. So, you know what I mean? Like, who knows?
Yeah. It did look a lot like the original one, though, the first one. It didn't look like too much was changed, which may be a good thing for the fans, you know.
That's fair.
So, okay. FIFA 15, another big franchise for them as well. Obviously, people love that game. Just another one's coming up. And last, it was Battlefield Hardline. This kind of got leaked earlier in the week.
Yeah.
And then confirmed. What do you think about this? Kind of like Cops and Robbers almost.
Yeah, so it's, you know, it's kind of, it as you said, Cops and Robbers, but it's on like an extreme level. Obviously, there's like huge range crashing and crap. Yeah. Cool idea, really cool gameplay. Don't think it should be part of Battlefield. I think I was tweeting this earlier during the day on our official channel and my personal one. I think, like I said, like several times, like why not just call it Hardline? Why not just make it Hardline? Because like I mean, everything's being released on the Frostbite engine more or less from EA now anyway. So like, why don't we just?
But we also had the Battlefield Bad Company games, which still had the Battlefield title.
Yeah.
For a separate game. This is kind of like the same thing almost. But it makes me wonder if there's going to be a Battlefield 5 or not.
I think the Battlefield 5 will be there. I think the people started getting sick of... Because like Battlefield 2, then there's Bad Companies, but Battlefield 2 to 3, which is what a lot of people jump to that I know of, was a big jump. Like both were really good, but they were both a big jump. And then 3 to 4 wasn't, and I think they were kind of critically hit.
3 and 4 felt pretty identical.
Yeah.
It was almost like the same game.
They got hit pretty hard because they were like, you're becoming Call of Duty. So then they're like, okay, maybe we'll do some spin-offs. But I think that Hardline is not, because it's not a military shooter, and it's like, I think they said a crime drama almost. They mentioned that a couple times. Yeah. Probably the story's going to be more like a crime drama, but like I really hope, like I kind of wish that they would have kept Battlefield military shooter and maybe just made another Bad Company, because that was funny. It was a good game. Like, good enough.
Now what's kind of odd is that the Battlefield 4 still having problems. I believe both on PC and the new consoles.
Relatively. I personally haven't received any more problems past like maybe like 2 months ago, and that's when I just started playing. I didn't like keep checking up on it, so I just kind of like one day was like, oh, I'll just boot this up. But I have heard some people still having some problems. Yeah. But I think it's like maybe those are isolated, kind of like as many cases as there would be normally with any game. So I think it's okay now.
Well, I noticed there wasn't too many updates for the PS4. There wasn't too many updates for it. If you want to get your hands on Hardline early, there is a closed beta launching June 9th. They're only letting a limited amount of people in there, so you probably it could be full, but you can still try to get in there. Just go to Battlefield's website. They should find some links there.
Yeah.
To sign up.
Or on your PS4 tile.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, you can go on your PS4 tile and scroll down, and it'll be a little thing there. If you have Battlefield 4.
You need to own Battlefield 4 and have it installed.
Go to that little tile and then
on your console there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was some of our opinions and views on the EA conference for E3. We're going to have all our views on the conferences going up today, I guess. And check back there, hit that subscribe button, share with your friends. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter. You can like and follow us there.
Good stuff.